Hi everybody, Lizzie the Lightworker. So I'm going to do another reading. I'm going to do something about financial debt, people who are trying to improve their finances, making business decisions for your business, how to grow your business, how to get yourself back in check when it comes to your financing and your money and how to save and things like that. So this will be for anybody who's having some financial issues or wanting to grow their finances and that sort of thing. All right. All right. So I chose regular tarot and angel cards because I feel like I get very strong messages from both of these decks, very direct. Especially with the angel cards, they're very direct messages. It's really what they want you to know, and it's all for the higher good. So I'm going to see what we get here. And I got a couple of my stones out. I got my amethyst, and I got my blue lace agate stone. So these are both wonderful stones. And I'm just going to put them aside. I'm going to move these cards around a little bit, get my candle over here. Get these out over here. We're going to go with the tarot first. I'm going to cut the deck a couple times. They're slipping away from me, guys. Hold on a second. All right, so look, that one's sticking out. Let's go with it. High Priestess in reverse. All right. So what do we know about the High Priestess? Is that we're going to take this guy too. All right. So what we know about the High Priestess is that when it's in reverse, this has to do with how you, how you perceive things and what types of secrets you keep and what types of things you keep to yourself about yourself or about your environment. So if this has to do with money and finances and your financial situation, this could be that you're not being honest with the people in your life, the direct people in your life around you, and possibly even yourself. You may at times spend more than you earn or find yourself in a position where you think you have the money to spend, you spend it and then you don't have it, and then you're caught in a situation where you're trying to make up for what you have done. So first step is to become more honest with yourself. And, this could be about how much money you make. And maybe you don't want people to know what you make. You can make a lot more than you want people to know you make, or you can make a lot less. You don't want someone to know what you make. That's fine. You keep that to yourself. That's perfectly acceptable. That's what the message of the High Priestess is to keep some things to yourself. And not to reveal too much about yourself. So, if that's the case, that's fine. But if you're living under the illusion that you, I don't know, if you have like a problem with wanting more than you can afford or living above your means, this is a sign to get yourself back in check. And you need to use your intuition when it comes to things. What is needed? What is secondary? What's like frivolous spending? What's like a treat kind of thing? And get yourself in check with that. And then, you could possibly be able to maybe save a little bit of money. But that's what the High Priestess really is saying. Now, justice in this case, justice is about balance. We've got the scales here and truths. So the sword represents truths. Justice is about balance. This is about finding the balance in your finances. So again, go back with the High Priestess. I just love how these relate. It makes me so happy when the cards relate. It's like, it just validates everything. It's about balance. So what you need to do, like I said, what's important, what's secondary, what do you need right now? Can you cut down your cable bill? Can you cut down your grocery bill? Can you do without something? And then be fair to yourself too, because we all can't just work for nothing just to pay bills. So, you get what I'm saying. Find the balance and be fair and do what's right. You have to do what's right in life. You can't, you know, just throw all your money into a hole all the time and just go frivolously through life, spending and buying, and then at the end of the month wonder why you're coming up short. And it could have a little bit to do with greed and wanting possessions and materialism and that type of thing, or maybe you want power with this money. But really, all in all, you need to focus on the balance of it and get it right and do what's right. That's what this is telling you. You know, there could be consequences. This also suggests debts and possibly like court cases over debts. You could be summoned for like an old bill, like maybe an old hospital bill or some type of old debt that the debt collectors now want to turn around and try to make a settlement with you. If that happens, take them up on it, because let's just say you had some $800 bill. Sometimes these settlements come through and these companies come in and they just want something. So they might lower it down to like $300 or $200. So be aware of things like that and old debts and clearing up debts. That will also help you get better on track with your finances and put you in a better place and up your credit scores and things like that. It can't hurt, right, guys? Okay, and then the Ace of Cups. So to me, this has to do with, you know, your cup being full in life, your happiness and how far that goes. It's like the cup runneth over. That's the way I see and view that when it comes to this. But it also says to me you might love spending a little bit too much. And, you know, it's not like you're broke or poor. You know, you have the money, but really it's like getting it all in check and getting it back in balance. That's what's important here. To me, this also could suggest like gifts. Like, you're a giving person. Maybe you're a little too giving. Maybe you give too much away. So, but it's opportunity. It's opportunity to fix things, you know, and just get on a better track where you'll be a little more happier maybe. All right, let's get some angels' messages. Okay, you know what to do, Angel Uriel. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. There you go. There's no reason to, you know, question this. This is telling you that, yes, you should find more balance and you should watch your spending and you should get it in order, because all in all, it will improve your overall situation. You'll live better. You'll live smarter. You'll make better decisions. You'll make wiser decisions that, you know, because everything's about the future. You know, everything has to do with what are you going to do for the future? What are you going to do when you're 60 and 70 years old? That's really what the messages are. And that's really what sometimes the angels want us to open our eyes to the material world. And do we really need all these things? We can live without some of the things we have. Prosperity. So Ariel says, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams to reality. So she's talking about your material needs, just as I just said. You know, it has to do with prosperity. So yes, what makes you happy? What's, you know, what do you strive for? But keep it in check. And you are safe. So Michael, the Archangel, is protecting you against lower energies and guarding you and your loved ones in your home. So Michael, the Archangel, has to do with if you're, let's just say you're being greedy or you're in a lower energy that, you know, you want all these things and, you know, you're sort of being selfish and frivolous and careless with your money. Michael is suggesting that you're putting yourself in a lower energy by acting that way. So he's protecting you from that, but he wants you to be aware of it. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. This has been Lizzie the Lightworker. Please like and subscribe and leave me some comments below. And as always, many, many blessings. I hope you enjoyed this.